That's absolutely awesome. I've had myself muted this entire time. Well, if you are just now tuning in, this is SUDT versus SOB. SUDT now currently with the 3-2 advantage over SOB. I've been talking this entire time, but you've not heard a single word, I'm pretty sure. And if you have, that's awesome, but I don't believe we have, as I do believe I've been muted this entire time, so silly me, silly me. But you see, we've got SUDT leading here 3-2, maintaining midpoint from the initial cap here, doing a good job to push out to the west of point, establish some ground, hold off any SOB advance as of right now. You see SOB trying to work their way across this long, drawn-out diagonal point. You see both points here on the screen. Extremely difficult to cross that amount of land, especially with this amount of guys. You're only working with 30v30, so if you got some guys that are going to make some key shots here, you got a good chance of perhaps picking up a lot of ground, but if not, it does appear you may struggle. It's going to be absolutely hilarious to look back and see if my shit was not, my sound was off. It's absolutely wild. Alright, reaching out to the chat there. Let's check in here with Chill. Chill not quite in a chill spot, if you ask me. Little does he know there's tons of SUDT working their way in north here. SUDT starting to put some pressure on the La Grande Crick here. Wanting to perhaps pursue a 4-1 advantage if they're able. Time shall tell. We've got some smoke hitting directly down within La Grande. Rabid, an engineer back here, probably building up. He's got some supplies there. Yeah, I look for him to make work of those pretty soon. Hopefully sooner than he'd like. Lots of artillery landing now. Not certain which side that's coming from. Could very well be SUDT, knowing that their guys are working their way in within the point here. Roach Hunter goes down. Sergeant Girth making his ways. Captain Mike O'Neill. SUDT still working their way slowly but surely down these trench lines, down these hedgerows. Getting every bit of ground they can here. SOB still putting up a fight here to the northwest, but not having the best of luck as it appears. SUDT is now making their way further and further west. Asbestos gets some revenge there, I'm sure, but this is going to be about the only squad. That was one we were watching earlier. It's putting any pressure here on the midpoint as of right now. Everybody else appears to... yeah, other than these two recon guys. They're going to be at the mercy of this here armor unit. 76 moving in, says Girth. You're going down, feller. SUDT definitely making a move on La Grande Crick as we speak. You see the 76 moving in. Rabbit working his way around. It looks like he's got the satchel in hand. Gotta get around that hedgerow. Work your way around. Oh, it looks like he's going the opposite way. Perhaps he doesn't have a satchel. Oh, maybe he had. Ooh. 76 doing a good job to defend. Sergeant Malarkey up here as well. Oh me, oh my. I see what they're focusing on now. 2 ATs and an engineer on a 475. He's going to give it all he's got. Rabbit's going for him as of yet. Get on top of there, boy. Come on now. There we go. Got to jump up on there. Take advantage of that when he stops. We'll see if Rabbit's able to chase him down. We're not certain. Oh, Artie lands, separates him from the 75. Rabbit no longer on his tail. Lieutenant Josh is, though. 75 is going to have Lieutenant Josh, depending on which side. Ooh, goes down. Clean and clear for the 75. 76 has his back. I'm certain that's who took out Lieutenant Josh there a moment ago. Touch of death. Famous Canadian moving in. They've got a spawn wave of SOB. Badoom, baby! Jeez! All but one guy eliminated that fast. Golly, we've got 2 SOB on point. SUDT now taking over. I reckon that shot from the armor unit took out the garrison, but if not, it looks like Famous Canadians on it. Very little left here. I hear something, perhaps an OP. We've got a spawn, small spawn by Chill and Bird. Looking shaky right now if you're SOB. Nelson coming in for the rescue because I've got supplies. Parkour, Sammy Shugs. Lawliot making their way within the point. We've got the 75 within as well. Bombing run coming in. Looks to be from SOB. Not going to do much damage over here to the SUDT line. Gets a few of them though. SUDT gripping the grain right here on the edge of the point. Chill goes down. Malarkey parkour trying to work their way around. We've got tons of SOB making their way in. This is going to be huge. I don't know if there's enough SUDT here to make it happen. Parkour gets one off on the armor unit. Let's try to get a closer look. This Tiger means business. That's not going to do much. We've got 2 or 3 in the side. Tracks are a little hurt. Buckeye trying to make a play. Come on, Buckeye. You got it, brother. You got it. No. He's not been seen yet, and he's also not been team killed somehow. Needs to try to look for a spot where this tank is going to get stuck. Oh, he has Roach Hunter right up on him. Roach can't get him. Roach! Roach! Save your tank, Roach! Oh my gosh, Roach missing again. Finally gets him, takes him down. Tiger's safe. Making his way through. SOB maintains control. Seemingly clearing out the SUDT advance. We've got 76 back here. Gonna get the jump on that Tiger, perhaps. You see Tiger right over here. Just across from each other. Tiger tank just there at the northern part of your screen. You see off in the distance, folks. Backing up ever so slightly. Famous Canadian hopefully putting in some repairs here for this one. Rabbit in the distance coming up to help. Perhaps not. Redneck 68 gets out. 1 through 67 was taken. I'll have you know. Ooh, rockets away. Looks like Roach Hunter sends one into the 76. It's still up though. Lieutenant Josh dumps one short. Mwah. Sergeant Jazz Chill. Ooh. Already blows. Boom. Takes out a couple of them. Tiger doesn't see the 76 yet. Not sure either one of them know where the other is. I would imagine somebody from SOB would have had to mark the 76 by now. And perhaps likewise for the SOB armor unit over there. Not completely certain, but I look for this to be an interesting little standoff we got here. Plenty of SUDT still making their way within the point. Midpoint is contested as of right now. Garrison on mid. Perhaps may drop. Equal amount of SUDT go down as SOB. Large spawn wave comes in from SOB. Ooh, already walloped. Tiger goes down. 76 moved in, said I mean business. Mike O'Neill and the boys. We got Girth, Roach, and Rabbit working their way in with Roy. Trick shot. Can't turn that MG fast enough. I'm sure of it. That thing is cumbersome to lug around. We got Yayo lying in prone there, but just going to be a few SUDT, it looks like, pestering the point. Let's take a look up at mid here real quick. Seemingly not much going on, just some SOB recon doing their best here. So while they're doing that, SUDT is actually capping at this point. On the fourth point, Touch of Death, Pickle Rick, making their way toward one another. Touch of Death, giving the Touch of Death. I'm curious to see how many he gets tonight. Quite a performance so far. Babs crawling across the waterway here. Larger look at the overall picture here. We've got SUDT actually looking like they have more of a stronghold within the circle than SOB does. Continuing to put that cap pressure on. We've got looks to be about 7 SUDT within the point and only 1 SOB. SOB with a large spawn wave, as you see, working their way up from the south, but will it be fast enough? We're going to see here. It is enough right now to defend the point. Majority of their team has spawned. We'll get you a better look from a different angle here, folks. Sergeant Schwick launching some rockets in the distance. Rabbit and Roach, we've seen them plenty tonight. Touch of Death. Sees Rabbit, takes him out. We've got Malarkey and Parkour. Touch of Death. Bird Luger working his way up the waterline. Artillery going off like crazy. Both sides bombarding the point. Bird sees Parkour. MP40's yapping off right now. Parkour's still alive. He's got the M1 Garand, most likely. Gives him a little love tap, says, how you doing? Forget about it. Good push down here from SOB. Trying to make work of this 76, it appears, but 76 not having any trouble down here. Looks like Ironside and the boys. Blake the Great and a gunning. Recon unit's going to mark them up, but they're not going to do much for him. We've got Lieutenant Josh making his way around. Ooh, wow. Double stacked 76s. This is hot. Lieutenant Josh is going to be in heaven. Too bad he doesn't have quite the firepower to take them both out, but I may be mistaken if they sit next to each other with the satchel. You never know. But we're gonna see. It looks like Sergeant Cloud may see Lieutenant Josh out here in the field. This will be the only chance of getting any damage on those armor units. Sergeant Cloud had no idea Lieutenant Josh missed him the first time, but got him the second time. We've got Axis supplies dropping within the point, trying to make a one last stand. They've got a big push coming out of the north here. SOB putting the pressure back on. It seems like they have more, but there's got to be more SUDT in the soft cap weight, as you see, because it's just not enough for SOB to maintain. Oh, they do defend right at the last minute. It is contested. Leaning back the SOB way. We've got an SOB truck working its way in as well. That's going to be Leitner. The commander getting his hands dirty. SUDT takes it anyway. Command says, I'm going to run you over. Oh, misses him. Malarkey tags the back. Drops the... Says hell with it. Drops the supplies anyway. Sammy Shugs came out of nowhere. Sergeant Cloud gets him some. D's back here has the garrison spotted. Sergeant Cloud. We're going to see if you happen to see or hear. Does he notice? Oh, he does. Looks like he's shooting. Oh, he got the sniper. He does not see the recon spotter. Sammy comes out. Sammy saves the day. Sammy, save her lot. Get you some, bub. Cheesesteak and Lord Vader popping out. Both double repping the 76. Firing off into the distance there. Specialist Schwick has an opportunity to move up, get some damage if he's not already. SUDT making their way up, leaving most of their garrisons, applying a few new ones, not too concerned as of right now, I suppose, with holding much. Ooh, we do have an SOB armor unit right here within the point, though. Has essentially zero infantry help, but other than Schwick here. But that could be kind of big. Already coming down, not going to affect the Panzer IV. Ooh, boom! Hits a mine, it appears. Or perhaps may have been satcheled. Not completely certain, but he went up in flames. That's going to be all for that one. SOB dropping some supplies that will surely be found by parkour or somebody that comes along, I would imagine. We shall see. 5-star General, Soul Snatcher, Buckeye, famous Canadian, all the boys. Bombzilla and the boys. Maintaining control. We've got an SOB spawn just to the west. Flooded house. Going to be their last point as of right now. We're a little over a half hour into this matchup. SOB forced back onto their last point just a moment ago. This is a Division 7 Week 3 matchup. Just a 30v30 for you, but I'm your host, Don Gotti. Been a good one so far. We've seen plenty of armor duels. Good spawn here from SUDT. They just capped this 4th point moments ago. Got armor marks. Ah, there they got him. Good play, good play. SUDT making their way west. Trying to put on the 5-0. Malarkey, Mr. Tundra. Some on the forefront. Slaughter and Schwick gonna be the first ones they run into here. Tundra takes out Slaughter. Schwick gets a malarkey, pops around the corner. All alone now. Malarkey looks north. He's got Bird Luger in sights, but he doesn't see him. Obviously, the smoke. Touch of Death moves in, says here. Whoop, I gotcha. Pickle Rick across the field. Gun down. Malarkey getting him some right now. Not a whole lot of SOB pressure on second point. They're still working back off their first here. Slaughter and the boys going to be on the forefront of the push. The direct front line. Malarkey seeing these two again. They've just matched up moments ago. Schwick getting some revenge. Touch of Death still up there. Just nabs both of them. Thompson just spitting right now. Artie goes off. Would have hit them both anyways. Golly. Ace of spades. Little does he know he's got enemy armor. With Ironside out there, Ace of Spade, you've got a chance, brother. There you go. Don't get seen. Be stealthy and paddle on. Good move by Ace of Spade there. SUDT putting in some work, gaining some more ground, trying to push SOB back here from the northeast of Flooded House. We've got a good spawn wave by SOB. A few of them going down. Good back and forth we've had so far this entire match. SUDT winning the majority of the gunfight so far, it does appear. That's really what the difference has been in this matchup. Just a 30v30, so every little bit of manpower is going to count for that much more. Bird Luger with his back to Cloud. Cloud reloading. Bird lays down. Cloud manages to get the reload off. Pops him with a couple chill. And Pickle Rick. Trick shot Beast. Do a kickflip. Rabbit and the gang again. Working their way out. Further and further east, trying to get back to LeGrand. That's going to be huge for them to cap. They're going to want to try to do that soon because it's going to take majority of their time just to get back in control of Deputy and 4th. That's even possible for them. We've got a 76 here stationary in the middle of the water line. Probably a good play for him as of right now. Roach Hunter trying to get an angle. I'm certain it's going to be difficult. Not too many alleyways to go. 76 is out in the open. SOB recon team making their way in the point. Pops a flare. Hell with it. Yeah, I like it. He's going to find out there's only one guy in there with him. Artie gets them both. That is crazy luck, SOB. Crazy luck to your recon. That's wild. We both happen to get hit with the same Artie. Out of nowhere, seemingly, too. Absolutely wild. Goes down, Tundra. Trying to get some action in Flooded House as we want the 5-0. SUDT, you see, starting to form a little bit of a C shape around the point. Let me get you a bigger picture here. You can see some SUDT in the right side of your map working their way in from LeGrand. Flares being popped. You got a spawn wave here from SOB, Roach, Girth, Rabid. We've seen them all night. They've been everywhere seemingly. We've got two. Ooh! Stepped right on a mine. Had to have. Yeah. Terrible luck. Sammy Shrugs though moving in. Armor unit has eyes on him. Looks like they're stuck on their own. I don't know if you can get stuck. That'd be wicked. You could though, I suppose. Sergeant Cloud puts one in the back. Oh, does he get another? Oh, he does. It's not placement. Placement's not correct. PZ4 lives to see another day. Takes out the next nearest. My gosh. Sergeant Cloud, redeploy. Get some more rockets, come back and do it again, baby. Lolliot says, perhaps I may have a satchel. Yes, shoddy. Oh, no! PZ4 says, get out of here. Johnny Rambo, Big Boom, and Redneck. Quite a lineup we've got. Yeti parts. Yeti parts. Excuse me. Not much he's going to do to that PZ4 here. Girth and the boys back here. SUDT dropping a bombing run. Right on flooded house. Somehow does not destroy. Yeti farts' attempt. Rambo and Redneck and the boys hop out. Sergeant Cloud may just be able to find him. I'm about certain that somebody would have to be sitting in the gunner's seat if they're the only one left in there, but who knows. Cloud has the chance. Shugs is like, oh, heck no. Lolliot coming in for another one. We know he or she has the shotty, so that means we've got the satchel. Come on, baby. Oh, yeah. Just repaired. Trying to get out of there, has no idea. They're satcheled 30 seconds from now. Badoon. Sergeant Cloud says, I'm going to get me some anyways. I'm going to try to stay with this, because if he retreats back toward HQ, that could be devastating for some of those SOBs. Satchel goes off. Great play by Lolly at 1987 there. Roach, Jess, Rabid, and Luger all working within flooded house here, trying to hold off this SUDT advance. Ace of Spade in the background there. Chill working up from the south. We've got Tundra of SUDT over here to the west. He sees Girth. He sees Mike spawn. OP goes down. That's going to be big for Tundra. Does he see the others just north of him? There's a garrison right here, Tundra. Takes one out. Gunner knows somebody's on to us. Tundra goes down. Hopefully has it marked. If not, I guarantee he's calling that one out. Supply truck coming in from SOB. Sergeant Rain, Recon getting his hands dirty, says I'll help any way I can. Goes right up into the point. Still working his way, dropping boxes for everybody. Says, come on, fellas. Building some garrisons. Bombzilla putting one in his behind. See if Bombzilla's got it from range. From range, bomb. Bomb. Oh, just misses. Didn't quite have the touch of death. Northmen facing north, ironically. Looking into both points, if you will. Gonna be crept up on by some SUDT. You see Slaughter and Borrowed Time, they're duking it out within the bushes. Slaughter using a pistol. Interesting play. Perhaps Car 98 is the way. I love the Car 98 myself. Who knows if he's got an MP40. Goes down, Borrowed Time. Gonna find the Gary. Recon gonna fire on the Gary. Shoot it! Borrowed Time, did he get it? Borrowed Time gets it. Why they didn't shoot it, I don't know. I have no idea. Andrew or Schwick working their way and getting that OP. So confused by that. Could have saved the garrison perhaps, but that's alright. A great one takes himself out, gets that recon tank out of here. Bombzilla making his way in. We've got SUDT capping as of right now. 2 squad leaders on point. We've got Parkour and Trickshot working their way up within the house. That MG could be nasty if he gets situated nicely within that window. Mr. Tundra off in the distance, putting in work. Not a whole lot happening from SOB right now. We've got one spawn wave just south of the point. Gunner and his squad close on the 76. Ace of Spade gets one in the tracks, but goes down. Gunner might drop. Depends on if the 76 is willing to waste a shell. Yeah, he tries. Angle's a little off. That's alright. It's going to be huge for SOB. These 2 squad leaders may be able to get some guys on their OPs. I'm not seeing it happen though right now. SUDT making their way in. 76 within as well. We've got an SOB spawn, not going to be in time. Looks to be maybe only 10 guys. We've got more than 10 within the point for SUDT. SUDT's going to take it, folks. If you are out there watching, please give us a like and subscribe. Hope you enjoyed. Sorry my mic was muted this whole time, but it'll be funny. You can make up any words you want with my crazy back and forth with the video, so you can do your own commentary if mine wasn't available at the beginning. But I hope you enjoyed from that point on when we got there. Again, I'm your host, Don Gotti. We've got a 5-0 going the way of SUDT tonight. Those of you tuning in, I appreciate you. As you see, SOB going down to SUDT tonight. That was not a quick one, but about 45-50 minutes is all she took tonight for the 5-0. SUDT doing a good job to make sure they go across those open fields with cover, working their way, maintaining, gaining ground. Great game, both teams, good back and forth. I look forward to seeing more matches by each of them later in the season. Those of you out there, thank you for watching. Do appreciate you. We're going to go ahead and get out of here now. That's been all. Division week, TPL week 3, 30v30, SUDT versus SOB. You guys take it easy and forget about